Okay, picking up with problem 39. A support wire is attached to the top of a vertical pole as shown below. The wire makes an angle of 60 degrees here with the ground at a point of exactly 20 feet from the base of the pole. Approximately how many feet above the ground is the top of the pole? So you're trying to find this length. Two ways you can do this. You can know your rules for 30, 60, 90 right triangles. So if you know this is a right angle, this will be a 30, and the short leg times the square root of 3 gives you the longer leg, if you know those ratios. If not, what you can do is you have 60 degrees, and I'm looking for this height, so I can use trig. So I can do, this is 20, this is 60 degrees, and I want to know this. So this is the opposite, and this is the adjacent. That's a 20. It looks like a, I don't know. So I can say the tangent of x equals the tangent of, actually I want to say the tangent of 60 because I know that. The tangent of 60 degrees equals x over 20, opposite over adjacent. To solve for x, I could multiply both sides by 20. So I want 20 times the tangent of 60 degrees, and that should give me the height here. So on the calculator, you do want to make sure that you're in degree mode, because like right now I'm in radian, so it wouldn't be giving me the right answer. So I want to switch it to degree. So then I just want to do 20 times the tangent of 60, and that should give me the height is around 34.6, and let's see what the answer is over here. 35. So my answer would be D. Got a paper over here. I'm on the wrong page. Okay, number 40. Here we have a pond, and what's happening here is that they tell me that these lines are parallel. And if these lines are parallel, then these angles, these alternate interior angles, have to be equal, because between two parallel lines, alternate interior angles are equal. So this angle right down here in this corner would equal this angle, and this angle up here would equal this angle, so B and E, and these middle angles are the same. So using the angle similarity postulate, I know these are similar triangles. What you have to make sure is you have to make sure to know that 42 would match up with 30, and 35 would match up with 25. And what I've got to do is I've got to find this, which matches up with 40. So you can either use 42 over 30 or 35 over 25, doesn't matter which one. I'll use 42 is to 30. So I'll say, okay, 42 is to 30 as x is to, I forgot already, 42 is to 30 as x is to 40. X is to 40. And so then I'm just going to cross multiply and divide. 42 times 40 is 1680 equals 30x. Divide by 30, and I'll get x is 56. X is 56. I would get the exact same thing. So my answer here is H. I get the same thing if I'd use 35 over 25 and x over 40. Work out the same way. All right, 41. These are similar right triangles, another similarity question. So what I have to do is I have to figure out, they want the area of the smaller triangle. So what I have to do is I have to find this side and this side. All right, first of all, I need to see how much bigger this is than this. So if I divide the square root of 52 divided by the square root of 13, square root of 52 divided by the square root of 13 is 2. So this side is 2 times bigger than this side. So if this is 4, this would have to be 2. It's double. So I've got a triangle where this side is 2 and this side is the square root of 13. They want me to find the area. So the first thing I got to do is I got to find this other side, and I'm going to use Pythagorean theorem for that. So a squared plus 2 squared equals the square root of 13 squared. So that's a squared plus 4, that's 2 squared, equals, this would be 13, because square root of 13 squared is 13. Subtract 4, I get a squared equals 9. So this bottom side here is 3. So the area of that triangle is 1/2 base times height. 1/2 times 3 times 2, which is just 3. So my answer would be B for 41. All right, keeping on going. 42, a band has only junior and senior members. To raise money for new band uniforms, the members sold candy. Candy sales averaged $50 for each junior and $40 for each senior. If the ratio of juniors to seniors in the band was 3 to 2, candy sales averaged how many dollars per band member? All right, so 3 to 2, juniors to seniors. Come on. Got something hung up here. All right, 3 to 2, juniors to seniors. Juniors did $40 each. So I've got 3 basically people doing $40 each and 2 doing 50. So that's 120 plus 100. That's 220 dividing by 5 people, because 3 and 2 added together is 5, and I get roughly $44 each. And hopefully that's right. $50 for each junior. Oh, I read it backwards. $50 for each junior. All right, we're going to pause this for a second. Let me go ahead and erase. $50 for the juniors, $40 for the seniors. So, got to erase here. My mistake. This should be 50. This should be 40. Juniors sold more than the seniors. All right, try this again. 50 for juniors, 40 for seniors. That'd be 150 plus 80, which is 230 divided by 5, and 230 divided by 5. How about that? That should give me the right answer. Turns out to $46 a person on average. All right, that takes us through number 42. Let's look at 43 for a second. 43, they want to know one of the following values is the slope of a line that best fits these points. Okay, look, these points, I don't know what the slope is, but I do know from looking at it that it appears to be negative. So it's not 0, it's not 1/4, it's not 6. Would it be closer to -1 or -8? So if you look in here, if I went down 1 and over 1, that would pretty much fit it. -8 means I'd need to go down 8 and over 1, down 8, and that would be way off. So just looking at these, my answer would be B. All right, 44. Min and Blanca answered the same homework questions with different yet equivalent expressions. Min's expression was x plus 3 squared minus x squared. Blanca said hers was a simplified form, which could be Blanca's. All right, x plus 3 squared minus x squared. Well, that would be x plus 3 squared minus x squared. This would be, if I worked it out, I'd get x squared plus 3x plus 9 minus x squared, and these would cancel out. So I get 6x plus 9, and that is a choice G, 6x plus 9. All right, I'll stop there and pick up in a little bit. Well, if I can get it, if I can find